going on, everybody? Joseph Hadid here for Worldwide Sport Updates, your podcast, your news, your local community. Good morning, everyone, and how's everybody doing? This is Joseph Hadid for Worldwide Sport Updates, your host. Hopefully everybody's having a great weekend. Thank you for joining us on this Sunday morning. Your podcast, your news, your local community. Again, to all the fathers out there that are fathers, happy Father's Day to anyone that's celebrating. And again, folks, hopefully everybody's enjoying their weekend nonetheless. Let's recap the long week that just transpired and unfolded right in front of our eyes. Let's start off with some NHL news. Ladies and gentlemen, wow, the Nashville Predators, ladies and gentlemen, have just acquired a new ownership. Bill Haslam, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, he is now the new owner to stake in the Nashville Predators. Former Tennessee Governor Bill Haslam will acquire an ownership stake of the Nashville Predators. The team announced on Friday. Haslam is expected to become a minority owner in the next few months, after agreeing to purchase the majority of Chairman Herb Fritz's stake in the franchise within the next few years through a multi-phased purchase transaction. Haslam will become the club's majority owner. Haslam, who served as governor of the Volunteer State from 2011 through the year 2019, is the brother of Jimmy Haslam, owner of the NFL's Cleveland Browns. The Predators, who lost their first round series against the Avalanche this year, have made the playoffs in 8 consecutive seasons and reached the Stanley Cup Finals in the year 2017. Ladies and gentlemen, the NBA season is officially over. What a season, ladies and gentlemen. What a story, a historical story for none other than Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors, as, ladies and gentlemen, they have won their 4th NBA title since the year 2015. Stephen Curry, ladies and gentlemen, scored 34 points, and this Golden State Warriors team has captured their 4th NBA title in 8 seasons Thursday night, defeating the Boston Celtics 103-90 final score on the famed Prequit floor. The best of the 7 NBA Finals series ended in 6 games, with the Warriors winning the final 3 after falling behind 2-1. The San Francisco-based club has now won 7 NBA championships in franchise history, with the Larry O'Brien Trophy most recently making its way to the Northern California in the year 2015, 2017, and 2018 in this recent run. And ladies and gentlemen, with this recent run, Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors organization said this one really felt different. Veteran backup Andre Iguodala was with the club for the 3 previous titles before spending 2 years with the Miami Heat and then returning to the Golden State this season. Kerr, a former teammate of an all-time NBA great Michael Jordan, now has 9 championship rings, ladies and gentlemen. Very impressive, and the greatest of all time, GOAT status nonetheless. 5 as a player and 4 as a coach. Truly one of the best head coaches in the NBA today. Ladies and gentlemen, also, not only with the historical Klay Thompson, after 2 seasons suffering with ACL injuries, this story is a history in the making for Klay Thompson, and he said it that this was definitely a run in the making, and it really felt different to winning a championship with his teammates. But also some more news to share with you. Stephen Curry has done what has not been done before, winning the Maiden Finals MVP, the most valuable player trophy award. Stephen Curry, ladies and gentlemen, has finally won an NBA Finals MVP award in his career. The four-time NBA champion had previously lost the award twice to Kevin Durant and once to Andre Iguodala. However, with that kind of form Curry was in, he could have won the prize. But despite the Warriors losing the title, this wasn't the case though, as the two-time MVP made sure his performance impacted the results almost every time. He averaged 31.2 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists per game, shooting on a 48-44-86 split. Steph Curry, ladies and gentlemen, won the award with an anonymous vote. The 34-year-old stood tall for the Warriors, with Klay Thompson and Draymond Green lacking consistency. Also, ladies and gentlemen, more history that probably you would say it's on the wrong side. Jason Tatum becomes the first player, ladies and gentlemen, to record 100+ turnovers in the playoffs. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard that right. 100+ turnovers in the playoffs. Boston Celtics star Jason Tatum had a postseason run to remember. The 24-year-old played his first NBA Finals this season. He looks ready to feature at the stage more often moving forward. Tatum finished the postseason as the youngest player to record at least 600 points, 100 rebounds, and 100 assists. He scored the most points in the 2022 playoffs, 615 at most, and recorded the most assists with 148 across the board. He prevailed and outshined superstars like Kevin Durant, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Jimmy Butler en route to the finals. The Celtics swept KD's Nets 4-0 and beat Giannis Antetokounmpo's Milwaukee Bucks and Jimmy Butler's Heat in Game 7s. Again, ladies and gentlemen, with the history of Klay Thompson and that historical story, after the post-game of the NBA Finals Game 6, ladies and gentlemen, he called out Jaren Jackson Jr. to his old tweet mocking the Warriors. Klay Thompson, ladies and gentlemen, made a triumphant return to the Golden State Warriors lineup this season, despite missing 2 years, again, like I informed everybody, due to the ACL and the Achilles injury. The sharpshooting guard fought valiantly for the Warriors this campaign, especially in the playoffs. The sharpshooting guard kept receipts in the form of old tweets, and he never forgets, ladies and gentlemen. He quoted that rival players had written to mock the Warriors. Thompson made sure to talk about it in his post-game press after the Warriors won the NBA title. Let's move over to some Major League Baseball news. At 29 years of age, ladies and gentlemen, Machado has finally done something. He joins the Major League Baseball royalty with 1,500 hits, ladies and gentlemen, and 250 home runs. The list of players to reach 1,500 hits and 250 home runs before turning 30 reads like a roster of inner circle Hall of Famers. You know, the types of hitters you grew up, ladies and gentlemen, hearing stories about the types of players who defined the entire generation of baseball. As of Wednesday night, you can add Manny Machado to that list. The Padres throttled the Chicago Cubs again, this time with a 19-5 victory in which every player in their lineup recorded at least one hit, one run, and one RBI. Suddenly, the entire San Diego offense is red hot. But Machado, well, he's been scorching since the season began. On Wednesday, Machado reached yet another significant career milestone. His RBI single in the top of the first inning marked his 1,500th career hit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's move over to some NFL news, and not really much to talk about except the Deshaun Watson controversy still going on. as the NFL will argue for a significant suspension of Deshaun Watson of the Cleveland Browns quarterback. The NFL will argue that the Cleveland Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson should receive a significant suspension for violating the league's personal conduct policy. Multiple people familiar with the case said Friday that the league probably will seek a suspension of 1 full season for Watson. A person on Watson's side of the case said Friday. A person familiar with the league's view of the case cautioned to be careful about specifying a precise length at this point for the suspension the NFL will seek. But that person also said significant would be the proper term. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for this week. Again, have a great weekend. I'll see you guys on next Sunday's podcast. For sure, for all the latest sports updates, always tune into our YouTube channel on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, wherever you guys are across the world, across the country, wherever it may be, to get all the sports news delivered to you here on Worldwide Sport Updates, your podcast, your news, your local community. Again, enjoy the rest of the weekend and hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, again, for all the sports updates. Again, wherever you may be across the world or country. This is Joseph Hadid for Worldwide Sport Updates, your podcast, your news, your local community, and I'll see you next Sunday. Have a great work week nonetheless, and happy Father's Day for all the fathers that are celebrating. Take care, God bless, have a safe one, bye-bye.